Hello everyone, it's Timur from easyhypnosis.ca. Please don't listen to this audio when you drive or operate heavy machinery. I want to guide you through an exercise that was originally created by Dr. Stephen Gilligan. It was designed to help you align your conscious and unconscious resources to help you achieve your goals. There are several steps in this exercise. On the first step, we create a relaxed state in which you remain centered, open, connected positively to yourself and the outside world, and hospitable to whatever shows up. During the next step, we set a positive goal. On the third step, we create a generative state and we find connections that will help you achieve your goal. During the next step, I will ask you to imagine a sort of a timeline in front of you and to walk this timeline towards your goal. In other words, you will start taking the steps on this path. On the next step, we will transform the obstacles that you may encounter on this path into positive resources. And the final step will help you review the process and start thinking about the ways how you can bring these learnings into the reality world. So first, I will ask you to find a comfortable place. You can do this standing or sitting. If you do this sitting, please put both feet on the floor, hands on your lap, back straight. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out, in and out. And let your attention slide along the side of your right leg to your right foot, to the little toe on your right foot. And then let it slide to your big toe. Jump to the big toe on your left foot. Go to the little toe. Follow the side of your left leg up. And then let it jump to your navel. And for a couple of seconds, breathe through your navel. And then let your attention follow your center line up to your breastbone, up to your neck. Let it touch your lips. Let it touch your nose. Let it gently touch your eyes. And let it slide to the top of your head and feel this point. Feel as if some positive energy is touching the top of your head, and let it go down, relaxing you. Release. Breathe up to the top of your head, down to your toes. Up to the top of your head, down to your toes. That's right. And then we move to the second step, which is setting a positive goal. And I will ask you to do it in 3 different ways. And the first way is to make a verbal statement. What I most want to create in my life is. What is it for you? 1, 2, 5 words maximum. Keep it simple, keep it positive, and you can repeat it. What I most want to create in my life is 5 words or less. And you can find a rhythm to this verbal statement, like a heartbeat. Boom, boom, boom. And say it again to yourself. what I most want to create in my life is. And the next way how you can represent your goal is to allow your unconscious to show a color image that can express this goal. Just relax, release, allow a color image come to you that would express this positive goal. And you can describe this image in several words. Again, find the rhythm. What I most want to achieve in my life is, and the color image that might go with that is. Repeat the statements to get the rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. And the third way how you can represent this goal is to make a simple physical movement that can express this goal. You can do it slowly with your hands, with your arms, like a slow Tai Chi movement, very slow. And find the rhythm again that will help you to reconnect with your goal. And repeat these three statements. What I most want to achieve in my life is, and the color image that might go with that is, and the physical movement that can express that is. Very good. And as you continue doing this, we'll go to the next step where we develop a generative state and find connections. There are three types of connections that we will be exploring. The first is the connection to your goal. Say to yourself, I commit to this positive goal. I will achieve this positive goal. Find the rhythm, no tension, deep intention. No tension, deep concentration. I will move towards this positive goal. And as you do this, let's create a second connection to your mind-body center. To stay tuned and focused on this path, I stay connected to my center. What may help is you can touch your center with your hand. It can be your heart or your belly. That's right. And repeat the statement. I will achieve this positive goal. And to do that, I stay connected to my center. That's right. And the next connection that we will create now is the connection to your positive resources. Because we all live surrounded by other people. And I'm sure there are people who care about you, who support you. And please find people, places, and things that you can use to achieve this positive goal. Find your positive resources. And repeat these three connections. I will achieve this positive goal. And to do that, I stay connected to my center. And to do that, I call upon my positive resources. And we move to the next step, where we'll be walking the path, this creative path. I will ask you to imagine this timeline in front of you. You stand at the beginning of the timeline in your present state. Now look into the future. Look to this positive goal. And as you stay connected to your goal, to your center, to your positive resources, take the first step towards the goal. What would that be for you? Maybe it's some things that you need to do. Maybe people you should talk to. Maybe relationships that you need to renew. That's right. That's right. And after the first step, what would be the second step? Again, maybe there are things that you need to do to achieve this positive, beautiful goal. Remember your positive resources. What can help you to make the next step? What would that be for you? Take the next step. And when you take these steps, you realize that there are steps that need to be taken every day to achieve this beautiful goal. And we arrive at the fifth step. On every creative path that you will walk, you will encounter obstacles. And you can sense that inside these obstacles you can find resources that will help you grow. And you can say to yourself, as I move towards that goal, this seeming obstacle appears. Isn't it great to know? The seeming obstacle gives you a chance to learn something about yourself, change your habitual way of doing things. And I will ask you to explore how you can transform this obstacle into a positive resource. And this is how we're going to do this. First, I will ask you to make a statement. What I most want to experience in my life is, and then make a simple physical movement that can express your goal. A slow Tai Chi-like movement. That's right. You can repeat the statement. What I most want to experience in my life is, and the physical movement that can express this is, make the movement. That's right. And as I go towards this goal, an obstacle comes up, and make another physical movement that would express this obstacle. A physical movement that would represent this obstacle. That's right. And repeat the statement. As I go towards this goal, an obstacle comes up, make the movement. And then I will ask you to create a dance between these two movements. Between the first movement, your goal, and the second movement, the obstacle. And this dance will help you integrate both movements into the third movement. And you can enjoy experiencing this process. That's right. And continue doing this, taking steps on your timeline. Walk in this path towards your goal until you reach the destination point, until you successfully reach your goal with the sense, I did it. Yes, I finally reached this goal. I did it. And experience it now. Isn't it great to know that you have your positive future inside you in the present moment? And now it's time to review the path. Maybe turn around, look at your timeline, the path that you've walked. Look at the steps that you've taken. Remember your goal, your connections to the goal, to your center, to your positive resources. That's right. Remember the steps that you've taken. What was the first step? Then remember this beautiful transformation of obstacles into positive resources, and this dance between the physical movement of the goal and the physical movement of the obstacle that allowed you to bring both into one beautiful blend. And now it's a good time to make a simple commitment to yourself. What would you promise to yourself right now after experiencing these steps? One simple commitment. This is how I will live my life. These are values and commitments that I make. Take your time to complete this process and realize that it is something that needs to be practiced every day to help you stay connected to your goal. And in a couple of moments you can come back to the everyday reality, feeling fully refreshed and energized. Thanks for listening. I hope this is helpful. Remember, practice, practice, practice. Good luck. Bye.